Good day, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are safe and sound. For today's video, I'd like to share a quick review of my online banking. Online banking through the use of UnionBank and Gcash. What is special about this that made me do a vlog, or why do I chose to make a vlog about these two banks is that first, I only got one ATM, which is my current company's payroll. This is Robinson's Bank or our bank. There is also a special thing about this bank as they were extending piso transactions when you are sending money using InstaPay. But let us skip that part for now and let's tackle that later on. Second is that I want to have my personal ATM in which it can serve its purpose as a personal savings account. Third and lastly, Union Bank can transfer to Gcash using InstaPay for free. Yes, for free. Hindi piso, hindi 15. Oo, free. As we all know that we can pay using Gcash anywhere and anytime, either virtual or physical transactions. Pwedeng Shopee or Lazada din, di ba? So it seems that you already have a Gcash account, right? Let's now start downloading and registering in Union Bank, and afterwards we will transfer money into my Gcash for free. For iOS devices, you can use App Store, and for Android devices, you can download Union Bank online at Play Store. So, what are the features that you can do when you open an account online? First and the most important among all is sending money to other banks. In this case, we will show how to transfer free using Gcash. You can also send money to remittance centers if you have loved ones located in the provinces. Second is you can pay your bills, as you all know that it's a lot easier paying online kesa pumila lang matagal sa cashier, lalo na ngayong pandemic. Aside from that, you can also split bills. Pero di ko na ito itatry. Ako lang naman ang gabayad ng bills ko. Pwede ka din mag-deposit ng cheque. And last, my favorite is payment via QR code. For security purposes, it seems that Union Bank can track your location every transactions. So I made this into allow, but you can also choose your preference and just deny or ask app not to track. Alright, let's try to open an account now. You can then choose either debit card or credit card, but you do note that online account opening is currently limited to Filipino citizens residing in the Philippines. Just select continue to continue. There are three choices, and on this video, I chose the one that does not require a maintaining balance, which is the personal savings. Siyempre, hindi pwedeng wala silang note about this. So, walang maintaining balance, but the card fee costs 350 annually or 30 pesos per month. But according to them, you can maintain 10,000 in your daily balance and Union Bank will waive the succeeding years for you. Plus, you will be earning a small amount of interest. But later this month, I will also try to discuss how you can utilize Gcash savings. Gcash savings through the use of CIMB. It has a higher interest. I think it's 2.6%. But if you try to cash in 100,000 pesos, it will have an interest of per percent. So that's a very huge amount of interest. So a few reminders before we proceed, it is recommended to finish the application once you started. Also make sure that you are using stable connection to the internet to avoid any issues. Prepare your valid ID as we will be using them later for verification. For the list that can be used, you can use passport or your driver's license, SSS ID, PRC ID, postal ID, or UMID. There will also be a selfie later that requires a good lighting. Take note to take this in a well-lit area. So for customer declaration, sino ba nagbabasa nito? You can just scan or skim this and then hit accept. So let's get started. Your email and mobile number are required. You may notice that some of my informations are incomplete. They were just sample photo during my application to Union Bank account. Once that you enter your mobile number, a OTP or one-time password will be sent as a confirmation to validate your mobile number. Then you will sign up your profile that includes your full name and birth date. As part of creating your profile, you need to think a unique user ID and a strong password that will match the minimum password requirements, like symbols, numbers, alphabetical characters, which are ranging to 8 to 30 characters. Once everything is green, you can now go. There are biometrics available for different devices. It can be Face ID or fingerprint login. Now, we will fill in your personal information that will be used for validation later. Your address, financial information, you can use SSS, TIN, or GSIS for this. Account details like to what purpose of doing this or how much is your estimated monthly transactions. For this example, I tried using 25,000. So I'm not a US citizen. I just take the I certify I'm not a US citizen. Now you need to prepare the ID that we talked about earlier. On my case, I used passport. There are important notes that you need to make sure that you read and understand them. Of course, you need your original ID. It should not be a photocopy or scanned version. Then the application will scan your ID and afterwards you will be taking a selfie. Then three signatures are required in order to proceed. Just sign using your fingertip or any stylus pen as much as you are comfortable. Now you can review and edit the typographical error that you made. And once you are finished reviewing it, all should be okay. We can now log in into your account and use the OTP to verify your login. So every login, so either you use any biometrics, it will require a one-time password. As well as when you try to use any transactions like sending money to other banks, it will keep on sending you an OTP for security purposes. And now, so we are now logged on. We can now test by sending money from your Union Bank to Gcash for free. Siyempre, zero balance mo na yan na baka mamaya mag-send kayo agad. Mag-send muna kayo ng savings nyo or money. For example, sinend ko na yung savings ko from our bank to Union Bank. Ganun. Tapos, punta na tayo dun sa send or receive tab. Once you go to the send or receive tab, you can choose other banks or e-wallets. So there are options and I preferred using InstaPay over PesoNet kasi medyo bagal mag-reflect yung PesoNet tapos may cut-off din sila. So InstaPay, instant din. So no cut-off plus 50k transaction limit. Okay, let's now select the bank that we'll be using, which is Gcash. So fill in the mobile number as it is also the account number for the Gcash account itself. So notifications can be modified whether it's email or the mobile number. And once everything are confirmed, as you review the transactions, just click the transfer button. So one-time password will be present every transactions. So we can now check and voila! Real-time transactions to Gcash for free.